What does summer hold for happy song and dance maker Ding Dong? Who we believe is having the best year of his career. Ding Dong will be here to tell. He's well known for twinning music and preaching, but what brings Ryan Mark to our stage is his music.
I can't afford to fail you now.
A whole album worth. Pastor Mark comes to not only chat the album, but to also perform live tracks from it.
See that go hard, but know me, I go harder.
The angel shares her blessings and shuts down the Beenie thing, whatever that is, once and for all.
It's all about Reggae Sumfest.
And with just a week away from its 2018 staging, how ready is Reggae Sumfest for the blockbuster many are predicting? We will have answers from those who know. All coming up right here on our stage, plus this week's e-news, reviews, and more. Welcome to the show, everyone. I am Winford Williams. We'll be right back.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. Onstage. So much more than entertainment.
Stories making our e-news and reviews this week begin right now.
What a way to start for Brazil!
World Cup fever is at a fever pitch in Jamaica, and Flow has gone the extra mile to ensure fans in some nooks and crannies across Jamaica get to see some of their favorite matches in HD while interacting with Flow products and services.
This is a very special time for Jamaicans. It's a special time for football lovers all over the world. Their eyes are glued to what's happening in Russia. So how better to connect with our customers than by doing things like this?
Dubbed the Ball and Blaze Road Tour, the series, which started June 19, culminated in Morant Bay St. Thomas at Walker's Plaza on Friday.
We started Onstage, and we thought, what a great way to tie in the fact that we are a broadcast sponsor of the World Cup. We have this fantastic 24-hour channel, and also we have great deals on handsets. So we started the tour in Onstage, and we had a sales day where we showed the big game to kick off, and then we had a community day the following Sunday at the playfield.
Brazil fans may not have gotten the result they wanted.
Unfortunately, my side don't go through.
But courtesy of Flow, many of them got excitement, live entertainment, and giveaways.
Flow Ball and Blaze is exciting, artists, fun, gimmicks, laughter. People them love it. Energy Lord. St. Thomas was a good one.
This Brazil fan was the recipient of a 50-inch smart TV just for purchasing a phone.
How does that feel?
I am so excited. I didn't even know that there was a raffle. I didn't even know that I entered.
Just put your name down and all of a sudden you're going on with a TV?
Yes, sir.
But this World Cup season has been very interesting because, as you see, the three biggest teams, Germany, Argentina, and now Brazil have gone home. So it's really any man's game now. We've seen a lot of talent. I mean, Belgium has really stepped up. So just stay tuned, particularly on Flow, to channel 111 and get your 24 hours replay, watch again, record your favorite moments, but more so than anything else, just enjoy this special time during the World Cup.
Down Sound Entertainment has been touting their readiness for Reggae Sumfest 2018 from as early as the start of the year.
It's all about Reggae Sumfest.
But that readiness was more about the lineup and the production than anything else. For now. That the festival is just a week away with projections of a blockbuster staging. How ready are Joe Bogdanovich and team for the turnout? That's a big question. The turnout right now is where the focus is. To bring us answers are Scatter Burrell, senior producer and manager at Down Sound Entertainment, and Red Stripes assistant brand manager, Rishima Kelly. Rishima,
hi.
Welcome. Thanks. Sir, yes, Scats, I still talk to you about your friend, Mr. Vegas. But first, Reshima, remind us of your reason, Red Stripe's reason for going back to Red Stripe Reggae Sumfest, which makes you a title sponsor.
Definitely. So this is the 26th year of Reggae Sumfest, and we've always been a part of their journey in some way, but we went back to title in 2017, and this is primarily because it is a platform that we are definitely interested in being a part of as a brand that continues to grow globally, and as Sumfest continue to grow globally, it gives us an opportunity to impact with our consumers that are both local and international. And it's also a space to showcase our local talent as well.
Okay. All right, Scatter, I'm coming back to you about your activation and so on. But Scatter, tell us about the readiness. Answer the big question for us about the readiness, in particular for the big projected. First of all, you need to confirm whether you're projecting a bigger Sumfest than ever.
Probably twice the amount.
Twice?
Yeah.
That's the big projection from you within Downsound Entertainment.
The challenge is to fit everybody in comfortable, because we like patrons to be comfortable and secure. So that's a major challenge this year.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Because such is the buzz for this one.
Based on the online activity in regards to sales and the streets as well, we have a huge projection and a huge landmass to fill. In terms of attendees, security measures, a lot of stuff needs to be done. We're fully prepared, but we're not, the work don't even start as yet.
Wow.
Yes.
And part of your activation, Red Stripe, is the Big Boss competition.
Right, so this is a platform that we started last year, which gives new talent and upcoming talent to showcase on the global stage that they are the next best thing. So what we did was we partnered some more with Downsound. So even after Sumfest, when they perform, they will get performance booking through Downsound. They will also get a professional photo shoot. They'll get studio time. They also get coaching in preparation for the main stage with Mikey Bennett. So he prepares them for stage performance in terms of what it is that they need to do in order to give their best self on the main stage. This is something, it's big, it's exciting, and it's global.
How many of them?
So we have 2 winners in the competition, how we do it, which is Marvin Pennant, which is High Caliber, and Pamela Smith, which is Mr. P. However, Montego Bay was really packed with excitement and talent. So Downsound actually selected the second runner-up, which is Donald, to give him an opportunity to perform. And in total, we have 5 performers this year, because the 2 from last year, we are giving them another opportunity to definitely showcase their talent, because we feel that the visibility will help their career to grow more.
Major exposure for them.
Major exposure. And also, we are very critical on not just their performance on the night, but we would have also invested in them through our DNG Foundation, that they do an artist development program that we have in conjunction with the Heart Foundation. So it's a big thing, and we try to spread it across to help them to grow their career.
Okay. Wow. Scott, so what's different now with regards to the venue, the look and feel of Reggae Sumfest this year?
Well, if anyone who attended Reggae Sumfest last year, 2017, would be in awareness of the decor. You know, it was fabulous. We had very proper seating. We had some great, what you call those VVIP seating areas already booked out by MasterCard, who's coming in to enjoy the entire facility, because they're co-sponsors as well. Yeah. And just a lot more to look out for, because when a Berry Salmon is gracing a Reggae Sumfest platform, I mean, that is not happening in quite a lot of years. A lot of young people have not seen Berry Salmon perform before, so we have a wide range of age groups coming in to enjoy. I'm sure people are aware of the other artists booked on the 20th.
Yes.
You know, from
everybody.
I don't know, Popcorn, from straight down. You know,
all the hotheads in that.
Yeah, the top dogs right now, the top shooters right now. You know, and even the weekly events. We don't want to leave that out. We have a master world clash. We're partnering with the Irish Engine again this year. You know. And we have the Blitz, Teflon, Dunn, and Safari. We have a beach party. So it's an entire week of festivities that people just are going to come out and enjoy.
Starting Sunday the 15th.
Montego Bay needs this right now. So people have been saving up. Nothing as a lull in activity has been going on right now in Montego Bay and St. James. So people are actually saving and planning for this. Hotels are
and they get a break from the crime and stuff.
So it's
now it's time
a
to celebrate
and party celebration
and live again.
all in one. Yes.
Wow.
So it's come
they
out
have 3 artists on the lineup this year. 3 big names on dancehall night.
Yes. And also we had to bring back an icon, dancehall icon like a Baby Sham who has been off the scene for a while. And we chose to put him on a Saturday night because, you know, people can actually lay back and understand and see a good performance from a Baby Sham. They have not seen that in a long, long while. Last year we did Mad Cobra. This year we bring back Baby Sham. We try to mix the iconic dancehall ones with the top reggae dogs, you know?
And your activation on the night, what are you giving patrons?
So there is one activation that we have that we're truly excited about, outside of us bringing persons from all over the world as well, because our US team would have done their promotion as well. So we have persons coming from the US in addition to somewhere as far as Australia. So we would have done activations in different markets that bring winners to Jamaica to experience what the festival is about. But outside of that, on the ground, we certainly have Cold Red Stripe available all throughout the week. Can never forget that. And please do remember that beer is only for persons 18 years and older. Yeah. And we encourage persons to drink responsibly by having water spaced in between. We also have our pop-up store where we will have the Red Stripe merchandise available for sale. So we encourage persons to stop by, look out for some of the really cool items that we will have. Take something with you, whether you're from Jamaica or even overseas, and take a piece of Red Stripe with you.
Right, I would call it Cool Stripe for Sumfest. Nice. All right, so there you have it right here on our stage, the readiness of Reggae Sumfest 2018. Stay with us, still to come.
It's a holiday.
What summer holds for happy song and dance maker Ding Dong, who we believe is having the best year of his career. Ding Dong will be here to tell us. He's well known for twinning music and preaching, but what brings Ryan Mark to our stage is his music.
I can't afford to fail you now.
A whole album worth of music, and he'll be exhibiting tracks from the album live right here on our stage. And the angel shares her blessings with us, and at the same time shuts down the Beenie thing, whatever that is, once and for all, she says. All coming up. Don't want to miss that.
I am so blessed. I am so stress-free. I am happy.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
Our guest in this segment is here to share her blessings and shut down, once and for all, the Beenie thing. Wow, I wonder what that is. I am talking about no other than the First Lady of Dancehall.
I'm just taking this to another level.
The Angel on our stage right now. The Angel.
Good to have, well, thanks for having me.
Great to have you. Okay, so our radar shows you doing a lot of touring, especially in North America.
Yes.
Is it you we're looking at on our radar?
Oh, yes. Only me. Touring for sure. Jet life.
Things are going for you.
Yes. I'm working, putting in the work, and then, you know, the work is manifesting. So I'm being booked and busy.
They're calling you.
Yes, just came back from Kansas, Cleveland, Chicago. I mean, everything, Detroit, it's just amazing. Hit back Jamaica and did Portland Festival, shut it down. So, I'm just raising the bar right now and just going hard, harder than before.
Anything in particular that's driving it?
It's just...
Any particular song or?
Basically, it's just me and
apart from the
just
brand.
my determination.
Just the brand, the angel?
Just the determination and just my zeal to be successful. Other than my son, which is the driving force of my life, I'm just blessed with talents, and I want to fulfill my dreams. So it's just basically going for my dreams, and I won't stop.
And the songs that they're calling for most in your performances. Or the song? Is there a song?
I have songs like from the Downtown Girl to the to the baby father, to the people calling for different songs, to Blaze, to First Lady, to Hot Girl, I mean, to Stronger. But I think the songs that are really impacting in my life are the songs that are touching souls. Like No Worries, you know, that's really that done remarkably well with me and Spice. And Stronger, Break Free, those songs are the songs that are
More
really
inspirational
message songs. Yes. So
Big
the messages,
songs,
exactly,
right.
because I'm dancehall and reggae. You know, so when I'm doing a show, I showcase both sides of my talent. So, you know, and I have a little witty side of me as well. And the fans appreciate it because it's all entertainment and fun.
And blessings.
And blessings, a lot of blessings. Look, I'm going for.
So, so you're staying in that lane right now with this song, this blessings, the new one?
I'm blessed. I mean, definitely. It has definitely hit the hearts of people. People come up to me, the angel, this song has really changed my life. It has really made a difference in my life. And that's how I feel. I feel really good when my music can do that. And it's been doing that for many years. So I won't stop. I can't stop. So this direction is the angel. So I can't run from it.
This is where you belong.
Yes.
Let's look at the video right here.
I am so blessed. I am so stress-free. I am happy. Them know I play like me. When I wake up, big smile on my face. Them say them I celebrate. I know I've nothing to celebrate.
Okay then. Okay then. The blessings revealed. Now you know.
Yeah.
What are the blessings? Man, what a nice little song.
Thank you so much.
And it's dancey and what have you.
And
it's getting people to dance.
Can I tell you? When I hear that song, I am just so happy. And I got a lot of videos from fans all over the world sending videos, singing I'm blessed, you know, young. Because this song can relate to every age group. Okay. Man, woman, and child, you know. So I want to say thank you to everybody that, you know, that made this possible. Michael Kushney, the director, and co-director Stephanie Fashion, for my fabulous hair guru, Terry Fashion. I mean, that outfit, the kimono look that break the internet, that went viral, you know. People saying the angels were in plastic, but it's fashion. Because I'm a model, I never retire. So Shena Carby, our own local designer and makeup Monique. So I have to shout out to the glam squad.
Oh, nice.
You know, I'm fearless when it comes down to fashion because, you know, as you know, I'm a model, I never retire. So when it comes down to fashion, I always raise the bar, challenge myself, and go harder. So the more you talk, the more I'm going to order.
Okay. All right, so the Beenie, you want to put to rest once and for all.
Bury
the Beenie thing, you say.
Yes.
What exactly is that?
I mean, it's all, like, I'm tired of people coming, spreading rumors about, oh, they're together, oh, they're not together. You know, sometimes people are being very, very disrespectful. And at the end of the day, Moses and I share a child together, and we are co-workers, and it's my ex-husband. Ex, so
you're divorced officially?
Finally, yes. We are divorced, so so that's null and void. Okay. Remember when I came here on 2011 and I did Break Free, that's when I was broken free from Moses. I divorced him right here on Onstage. So it's now final. Officially final. And I mean, I'm always applauding Moses and I wish him nothing but the best. So, but when people see me and him together, taking pictures or whatever, they run with it and they're negative and they're running with different stories and talking all kind of different things. Me and him can't live bad win for this. My son's father, and I can't set an example like that for my son to look at. I mean, marketing is growing big. I can't make him see me and him father living like puss and dog. So I'm always, you know, the bigger person, you know, taking that stand to just be exemplary parents to my son, and it's what it is. And people just need to shut up their mouth and mind their own business. So you're deeply troubled by the way the interaction with Beenie is interpreted. Is interpreted. I'm not troubled the least because I've broken free from negativity and people chatting off their mouth. I mean, I'm living for me, but I just want to set the record straight that when me and Beenie, I'm on Summer Sizzle, Beenie Man Show, August 11th. When you see me and Beenie on stage or in our parental mode or whatever, we're going to be seen together, taking pictures. I mean, whatever it is, but you cannot be running with things and trying to mix up things and trying to tear down things because I'm not about it. I'm about strengthening and uplifting and building, and my son cannot be going on the internet and seeing is daddy and mommy living bad, because you cannot stop people from talking. People will always talk with FUD, but we cannot give them anything to talk in terms of parenting. I mean personally, you know, when it comes down to parenting, I wear that cap proud and high. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. That's wonderful. And so next
for you? Where are you going from here? The summer must be very busy.
Yes, the summer
business
is hot.
continues.
Summer turn up. I just made Muzik magazine. Thanks to Saints International for collaborating that. So I'm in magazines. You know, I'm just doing me. I'll be leaving the island very soon again because I'm not here. I'm really away most of the time. So I'm spreading my wings, spreading my brand. I'm doing shows locally and overseas. So just catch me on Instagram, The Angel Music.
Just follow you.
I'm flying.
The Angel Music.
Yes, if you can. Catch me if you will. The Angel Music.
She's flying. She says, catch her. If you will. I'm sure you can catch her up north somewhere or in the Caribbean somewhere or in Europe. You never can tell.
Definitely.
All right, stay with us right here on stage. Still to come, the man who is having the best year of his career. Ding dong, believe it or not, and he's going to tell you why. And later, a big gospel explosion on our set as the preaching artist takes the stage live. We'll be back.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
Happy Song and dance maker Ding Dong has been having the best year of his career. Some say he's on fire. So what does the dance feminine singer bring to Reggae Sumfest and the summer in general? The Ravers Clavers boss is on our stage right now to tell us. Ding Dong, sir. Blessed love.
I don't know how I'm going.
Much respect, sir.
Yes, man, I'm blessed, man.
So, are you confirming that this is the best year of your career?
Thus far.
Yes.
And the year just off.
Yes.
Is a big thing, isn't it? You know, a big thing, man. Overwhelming, like a whole heap of things are going from the beginning of the year to now.
Mm-hmm.
Probably land
yes. List them for us.
Probably land about 3 #1 trending songs on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Which is huge. A big major deal signing with Grace Foods as their global brand ambassador.
Global? It's a global deal?
Yeah, no, global.
Yes.
You understand?
As many of us don't realize that Grace is global.
It's
right?
global and it's not a signing as to where I go in places to go just perform.
Yes.
It's to go into functions and everything and represent for the brand itself. It's a
full-fledged
yes,
ambassador.
Global
assignment.
Yes. Still running with Magnum. You know, we have the big campaign for Magnum for the World Cup series that's going on now. A big commercial with me and Curvy Diva and Yannick. Yeah, so that is huge. Plus Western Sports. Then Grace Mackerel ads are the biggest commercial, the artist commercial. So we land Fling, the dance Fling had done great coming up to this term. Yes. We have Flares in there, Flary, which is created by Silent Ravers. Fling is created by Cool Ravers. Flares in there is the artist dancing song, dance right now and dancing song in a dance hall. Jenna Bunks, I think Jenna Bunks now Do It is the biggest dancehall song in the world, and it can quote to as one of the biggest dancehall songs now too, because it crossed within hip hop world, soca world. Yes, man, big, and they now inducted me in the soca arena, not for singing soca songs, for singing dancehall songs.
Dancehall.
Yes, it's
so bad
huge.
It is.
Yes.
So we can
not just one song to you have. Lebe, you have Fling, you have Jenna Bunks, you have, and they just putting in Cha Cha Boy now. So we have like a series of songs within the soca arena. As I say, it's mad right now, and it's reaching hip hop side now. So that take time, you see me?
So you attribute the break because this flood of commercial interest in you.
Yeah.
And
I have another big one too, but I can't talk it yet until it.
Another one I want to say. So what do you attribute all of this to? Is it Fling? Fling, is that when?
No, it's just a whole movement still. Everything leading up to this day doesn't just start from the mid of it. It starts from Siva.
Yes.
And remember, like a couple
So they've
years
been
ago.
eyeing you since, but
yeah, a lot. Some of the deals and stuff that I get is
We're
not
in the
just
works.
because of no. It was
okay.
pending.
Okay.
But you know, corporate businesses and corporate companies don't just get up and jump or sign somebody. They don't just watch it for 1 week or 1 year. They watch it for a period of time, because most of these alignment that I get with these corporate companies, they send people to my community. They look about police record, background check, everything, because they don't want to assign somebody to their company or somebody to be the face of their company and not sure of this person. You see me? So it's not just a one-day thing or just because I do a one song or whatever. It's a going process. But I'm not going to come no one when it just starts and display it and count the egg before them hatch. You get me? So you have to just stay humble sometime and just wait until things happen, and then when the company reveal it, then you work with it. You get me?
I am glad they see you. I'm glad they recognize you.
Yes.
I'm glad they're signing you. Because we saw you from day one.
From day one.
The very first time I interviewed you, I knew
one,
that this kid needs to be supported. And what you were doing, you were focused. You were a good father.
Yes.
You were talking to inner city kids in a positive way. And that was the very first interview, whenever that was. Yeah, ages ago.
Like probably 4 years ago.
You were different. You were a standout in terms of your deportment, your attitude, and so on. So I'm glad it is bearing the fruit that we thought you deserve.
Yes.
Ding dong. And I'm happy to say, sir, that we are proud of you.
Yes, man. And what make it more interesting is that I'm doing it while being in the ghetto.
Young,
in the
fresh,
inner city,
and ready to do even
in the
more.
Garrison.
Still in the garrison, you know, move out.
No, because sometimes I'm doing it from there. So it does show, does put a whole heap of light on whichever community, and not just my community, but people can take a whole on it, and youths can take a whole on it and learn from it, that it's not where you come from, the community don't make you, it's the people that make the community. As I did it, so it no matter where I go out there, we grew up in it. We grew up in a gun there, so we grew up in a fighting there, so we grew up in a war there, so but we keep our mind focused and we keep a thing and we keep a circle positive. It's not like I make it from the inner city and I move out and then them approach me. Them approach me while being there. So sometimes what some garrison or some ghetto or some inner city lack of is that when the youths them grow up within the community and turn stars, them leave. And them leave, and sometimes to all them leave and treat the people and where them come from, them can't ever go there back. So them do them things distant, but them still big up which part them come from. So say for instance, I come from Nannyville, I leave from Nannyville after I make it. I say, yo, big up Nannyville because that's where I come from. But you know go there, you know go sit down with the youth, them are, a little young youth now grow up and pass and see and be like, oh, you know, sir, right, I say him live. So, oh, he make it and me live right, so I can make it too. So sometimes we need that. And then on the other end, sometimes when you make it in our community, to all the people them deal it a certain way or bring them say pressure if you all leave to. You see me? Because not all good come from it. You get me? It's just you have to withstand whatever bad come with success in our garrison. Because it's wicked, I tell you.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
But talk about summer now. What do you bring to it? What's
summer?
I mean, you're bringing all of this excitement and relevance and presence in the mainstream of dancehall with you, no doubt. But is there anything special that you could say you're targeting summer with?
Summer. I am summer, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Yes,
You're Mr. Summer.
Yes, I am Mr. Summer. I am Mr. Corporate now without the necktie. But I am summer from ever since. If you know my thing, I see the growth. I am summer. I represent summer. I am the one who make them really pay focus to summer songs in Jamaica. You see me? But after a period of time, it started change in terms of award shows, right? Award shows, you give best summer song to a song that not singing about summer, but it rock summer. And that is where we get it wrong. Because when I did It's a Holiday was summer, like the whole vibe, the feel,
really
everything.
Summer.
It is a summer song, talking about summer and the things they do in summer. Now, sometimes a man now can do a different song when I mention nothing about summer, but it hot for summer, and then when time and doing a award show, them categorize it, oh, this summer song for the year. So it kind of take away the real depth thing from a summer song. So anybody can sing any song and get awarded summer song for the year. You understand? And so I tend to just, this year, I was going to do a summer song this year. And I just sit back and watch it. You know, for say what other people go and do. You get me? In terms of a summer song, because I had so much songs. I have too much songs, and I don't want to use a song for kill a song. And I have a group of dancers around me where them respect and adore my leadership. And I elect who is next in line to be highlighted and to be out there. You see me?
And I suspect that you bring the entire team to Sumfest?
The
whole team?
And everybody, if them not have space to the whole, we don't know go.
Okay.
I saw me pre-me thing, if you notice Winford, if you see ding nang a travel, members of the travel, I don't reach a level yet where I can say, because I don't force nothing, you know. I don't reach a level yet where I can say, me and 20 a travelers, I don't move. Because some people have the authority to do that, not do it. You see me, if you check the levels right, Winford, a few artists that travel with youths on them. Me, I can't carry everybody one time on every trip, but I make sure change it up more time. 1-3 this time, and next year everybody understand the rotation. You get me?
So your Sumfest performance
will
will reflect the growth.
Yes, it's going to be different this year, way different this year.
The bigness, the size and magnitude of the ravers.
Yes, so big up to my team, you don't know, big up to the whole Ravers, Clavers, Solid Agency, Ramesh Entertainment, Ramesh Ray, my brother. But Malkia, I big up the whole team and the street people who support my music and the radio distract them and everybody, the dancers them. I bring in something different this year to the stage. And I just hope everything go well, if everything go well.
Looking forward to it.
Yes, my boss.
You know you have to come to report to it.
Yes.
All right, sir. So there you have him in this segment, the man himself.
Yes.
Mr. Ding Dong nowadays, right? The Ravers boss. That's Mr. now to his name. The man that go on wicked.
Yes.
All right, stay with us right here on stage and talking about influencer. We're talking about a young pastor who is twinning music and preaching.
Can't afford to fail you now.
Next, and he'll be live with a brand new album. You don't want to miss that. We'll be back.
Your grace, your grace.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
Brian Mark is well known in Jamaica for twinning music with preaching.
So as man I pray for the Christmas.
But what if his latest album takes off?
Your grace.
And what's Wayne Marshall's role in the preaching artist's ministry? We're about to find out right now, right here on our stage, as we welcome Ryan Mark. Ryan, sir.
Winford.
Welcome.
Man.
Welcome.
Yes,
good to have you, Pastor.
It's a blessing to be here, man.
I watch a few of your sermons, and well done. Well
Thank
done.
you very much, man. Thank you.
All right. So, is twinning music with preaching a winning formula in Jamaica?
I would say yes. You know what I mean? Because with the music, you have the young people gravitating to you a whole lot. And then with the preaching, what you'll realize is that you'll grab a more mature crowd. So it's like you get everybody.
Okay, so
Right.
you use music for the youth.
In a nutshell, yes.
And
then the preaching
the
for
inspiration and the
Right.
point of view.
Right.
For the, oh, nice.
And it works both ways.
Is that why it's so popular?
When you sing and you DJ, you know what I mean, you do a lot of music, truth be told, there's a part of you that feels as if something is missing.
Yes.
You know, it's like you want to connect with people more because music is a hit and go. You know, people reel up, them jump up, but you don't know what happened. You may have touched their lives, but you never get that opportunity to walk with them, talk with them, you know. So it's like, I would tell people I get the best of both worlds because it's like music takes you backstage, your own tent, your own little perks. And then the pastoral takes you up front with the people. They get to feel you, they get to know you, you know. So it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, and you were an artist before you became
right, for
preacher.
many years, many years.
And you're still very young.
Yes.
And therefore your church must be one of the most energetic.
Well, we have a lot of young people, and And that was the prayer, like, God, I want to pull a lot of young people. And the good thing about it is that probably in the last 2 years, we've been pulled in the more mature people too. So I'm having a very mixed crowd. And guess what? We need that, because then the young people need mothers and fathers of the church to also help me. Pastor alone can't do it, to help me to steer them in the right direction. So right now we have a great outpour of young and the elderly.
And your ministry is non-denominational.
Non-denominational. So we're an independent church. We are what you call a charismatic movement. You know what I mean? So we don't have a lot of religion in terms of we're Bible-based for sure. You know what I mean? Believe in Jesus Christ as Lord, the death, the burial, the resurrection, and all of that. But in terms of church, we're easygoing in terms of how we dress. You know what I mean? We're not the type of church that talk about, you know, if you hear cream or if you wear jeans as a woman, you can't come in here. No. And that's why the ministry is called Pure in Heart.
People can say what they want to say about us as church, as Christian, especially for a church like us that is so radical. Come on, you know what blessed me this morning to see minister just in them little jeans and him crept right there, so. And the man just a spit word of God straight.
So it's really about the heart more than anything else. It doesn't mean that you come anywhere either. We do believe in dressing modest and all of that. But then, and even our music is so different from what we know in Jamaica. So it's not the regular feel or sound like a 9-night type of church, you know? We're more like contemporary. Right.
High energy music.
Right. And truth be told, it has a feel of more the overseas church. And that was the vision, to bring something different to Jamaica where church is concerned.
So what are the specific objectives? What are you delivering to your congregation?
Oh, wow.
Where do you want to take them?
Well, definitely we want to go far and beyond, you know what I mean? But the delivery for us is just the raw, undiluted word of God. And to preach it in a form that it does not go over the people's head, that they understand it. And that was one of my prayer before I started church. I said, God, allow me to bring this word that even the baby understand it. And I realized that's the pulling factor, because I keep it real, I keep it word, so the people identify. So it's not about just preaching all these doctrine without real life experience. I will tell them what I go through. I will tell them my struggles. I will tell them the struggles I had. I will tell them the struggles that I'm having. And I realize that people relate to realness with truth. And also not just talking about the problem, but more importantly, the solution.
You've been doing this for how long?
Well, September of this year will make 4 years.
4 years now?
4 years. Right.
Okay. Okay, sir. So the album. Let's talk about the album now.
Sure.
What's on it?
Wow. Well, it's 12 tracks. This is my first album in 7 years. You know what I mean? Starting the church, I had to put music aside because it was hard to do both at the time. And even just getting this project done, it took a lot out of me, and I realized why I could not do it while I was starting church. You know, I think it's my best project yet. It's my fourth solo album, fourth studio album. I think it's my best project yet in terms of those, how the album is mixed, in terms of you will get the hardcore Ryan Mark, the God of my back. You'll get the more softer side, I want to be right with you. And plus, like, a worshiper is coming out of this album too, because, of course, being in church and singing every Sunday, the vocal cords, everything will grow. So this is the full, complete package of who Ryan Mark is as a musician. So you have the reggae, you have the hardcore, you have the mix, you have everything.
So and collaborations,
right,
including Wayne Marshall.
Right. So I have 2 collaborations on the album, only 2, and one is with Wayne Marshall called "Follow You," which is a very good track, high energy, you know what I mean, feel churchy type of track. Okay. And then I also have Stephen Malcolm, which is a rapper from overseas. He was recently signed to one of those major labels, doing well as a rapper coming up. So I got him on the album as well.
So you have reggae, dancehall, and rap?
Reggae, dancehall, and rap, and worship.
All right, so we have a track queued up from the album.
Right.
The video for it, and we're going to go to it right now. Let's go to it right now.
Your grace, your grace, your grace is all I need.
Your Grace, from the album of the same name, Ryan Mark's latest work, latest project. Yes, sir. What a song.
Yes, man. Came from the heart, came from the soul.
Deep.
Means a lot to me, yeah.
Yeah, and is that why you decided to do a video for this first and to make it your title?
Yeah, because that song really strikes a chord with my spirit. You know what I mean? Just the first song, the first line of the song, I can't afford to fail you now. You know, I'm talking to God because He has brought me through so much, and I'm saying, like, God, you have done so much for me. I can't afford to fail you. I have to do your work. I have to be obedient. I have to do what you require of me.
And so and are there more videos to come?
Definitely, more videos will come. You know what I mean? I just want to get the album launch out the way first. And then,
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That's coming.
So
right?
that's coming up. That's July 27th. It will be held at Celebration Church. That's 1E Portmore Skating Rink. You know where Portmore Skating Rink used to be? So our church is there right now. So that's where it will be held on July 27th. Myself, Gotti, Jermaine Edwards, Ariana White, Lucas Music,
Big
Kevin
splash.
Smith. Yeah, man. Tickets are on sale, pre-sold. You can get it at Music Mart, Monarch Pharmacy, that's in Sovereign in Portmore, or Tropical Plaza. It's $1,500 pre-sold. And the great thing is that you get a copy of the brand new album with that admission.
Okay, so the album will be released for right there.
Right there on the night. But it's ready right now on iTunes.
Oh, so it's already
for pre-order.
So
pre-order.
Pre-order.
Pre-order is ready right now on iTunes.
Oh, okay.
And on the 27th, when we do the launch in Jamaica.
You get hard copies.
You'll get the hard
on
copy.
On location and elsewhere.
And then the full version will be online ready as well.
Okay, cool.
Right.
All right, sir.
Right. And before I go in for, let me big up the sponsors, please. We have Jackie Tyson Catering, 876 Water, Jamaica Observer, Grace, Delamonte, Sabitrue, and Pure Ice. And also people can get tickets online at www.spur.open.com.
Okay. So what does Wayne Marshall have to do with your preaching ministry? Is he a member? What is he doing?
Well, guess what? He puts it better than me. He says that he's Wayne Marshall and he's pure in heart. So I guess he's a part of us. I know he's a part of us, and that's just the truth. Whenever Wayne goes to church, he's in pure in heart, and he's been coming, quite often, and truth be told, when he first came to Pure in Heart a couple of months back, it's his first time in a church for over 10 years. And really? Of course, in over 10 years, his first time in a church. And Wayne is growing. I know there's a great calling on his life. There's no need to rush him. I believe God is indeed working on him. I believe that he will preach the gospel just like I'm preaching the gospel one day. Can't tell you how soon, but I know that he's on the right path, and time will tell.
So he seems to be fully embraced now by Christendom.
Well, I don't know if fully is the term, but he's been embraced.
They're playing his music everywhere.
Well, I don't think they have a choice, because when you hear that song,
is big, yeah.
Oh gosh, God is on the song.
And it's reciprocity, isn't it? Where Wayne is concerned. You're on that song with him.
Right, I'm on that song with him. Also, I was a part of the process, because when I linked Wayne, he got the chorus the night before, and he said, "Minister, I get a song last night, I want to hear it, I want to sit down and write it." Truth be told, he wrote most of the song, but I was just there to direct, like, Wayne, use the word there, because we want to get all of God the glory. So, I was a part of the process. And then when it's all said and done, I prayed with him. I believe when I prayed with him, that was the same day I felt this energy to go and voice the song in the evening, which he did. And then probably about a week after, him said, "Minister, I want you to talk something on this song." And that's how I went in on it and did a little preaching right there.
Nice. The preaching seems to be working. So maybe you can comment on the cutting of his dreadlocks.
Oh, wow.
Shed the dreadlocks. And people are asking why. Wagwan. Is he now
like fully converted?
Fully converted to Christendom and so on?
Well, that's not for me to say, but what I do know is that he and I had a conversation, and he tell me that. Him say, "I'm going to cut my hair now." I said to him, I felt it coming.
Oh.
Yeah, because I did feel it coming, but I don't think that it was my place to rush him again. You have to allow people to go through their process. And he said it to me about Monday, and it would be about the Wednesday, Thursday. I saw the Instagram post. So I called him and said, "Bro, me your brother. I see the locks, I want to see the real picture."
The wearing of dreadlocks was religious for him.
No, because...
Nor do you turn back Rasta from your church or dreadlock wearing people.
Remember the last time I was on stage and I had dreadlocks?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it's not like you have anything. So, you have to clarify that. So,
right. So
because Wayne's move is not disrespecting Rastafari.
No, he's not disrespecting Rastafari. So I guess he was just going through a season like everybody, and he was wearing the lock for a season, and he feel like the season has ended, and that's okay.
All right, sir. Well, all that's left now is to give you the stage, to give us the album. Tracks from it live.
All right, definitely.
All right, and part of the congregation is here in our studio. Can you imagine? Give yourselves a round of applause. And welcome. It's all yours. Right now, there's the pastor. You got him right now.
On stage. The other day, I pray and I'm going to see this brick wall in front of me. I'm going to say, God, how me gonna go through this brick wall? And the Lord said, son, tell the people them say, them not gonna go through the wall no more. Them are gonna go over the wall. Alright, watch me. Alright, obstacles in the way. Say now move stay, it a stay. But we are real Christians, we not straight. So we take up a Bible for prayer. God says, son, pray some more. Me about to give you a outpour. You see the obstacles them on the floor. Don't worry about them cause I swore we are sore. God, what you say? Me say I swore we are sore. Me say I swore we are fly. Swore we are sore for we problems. I swore man, I swore we are fly. Swore we are sore. Me say I swore we are fly. Swore we are sore for the pressure. I swore we are sore. Watch me. And your mark gets set. You not hear nothing yet. Me a tell you say no worry no fret. Gotta go hear more than you expect. So read the Bible connect. Make sure your lifestyle is correct. God precepts, don't forget. And I care you drive down a bus here. Take what me say? Me say I swore we are sore. Me say I swore we are sore. We are what we are doing? Swore we are sore for we problems. I swore we are fly. Swore we are sore. Me say I swore we are fly. Swore we are sore for the pressure. I swore we are sore. What you know? Give me something else, man. Give me something else. On the right. On the right, trying to say, mighty God. Remember the album, the iTunes, I got it now. Watch me, watch me, watch me. Jesus in me papa, and when me say papa, him deal with the proper. And when me say proper, me real papa. Him bigger than a shit, me say him bigger than a whopper. Him on the show stopper, not you make us up. Jump on the bus because a church man I go. After reach early like, you pull it, take front. You don't know say Jesus Christ, oh papa, you know. And anyone go with the clear that Jesus Christ is Lord, watch it. Jesus in me papa, and when me say papa, him deal with the proper. And when me say proper, mean real tapa. Him bigger than a shit, me say him bigger than a whopper. Him a the show stopper, not you make us up. Jump on a bus because a church man I go. After reach early like a work man I go. Sanctified only with Christ by my mind. So no tell me about a dance and a twerk. Man I got no watches, step in a church and me push to the bone. Holy Ghost let me get pushed to the ground. When me get up on my white suit black. But next, watch me now, watch me. Me need the word in my heart, my soul in my mind. Me need the word that here me need tonight and all the time. Me need the word for when me walk and when me talk and when me skip and when me chip. Me tell us that the word is so divine in me papa. And when me say papa, him deal with the proper. And when me say proper, me in real tapa. Him bigger than a shit, me say him bigger than a. Him a the showstopper, Jesus in my. When me say papa, him deal with the proper. And when me say papa, me in real tapa. Him bigger than a shit, me say him bigger than a. Watch me now, watch me now. Just call me Bible man. Bible man. Anyway, me walk and talk and turn the Bible in them and just call me Bible man. Bible man. Anyway, me walk and talk. Watch me, watch me. I read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. The word of God made me hold a meditation. He tell me about the man with found creation. His occupation was to heal the nation. What happened? When did they done? When did they done thing? Jesus Christ a Lord and he coming back again. What even? When did they done? When did they done thing? Jesus Christ a Lord and he coming back again. Him a me papa. And when me say papa, him deal with it. When me say papa, mean real papa. Him bigger than a shit, me say him bigger than a. Him a the showstopper, Jesus, him a me. Give me something else, someone. I'm saying that's where they're like this, sir. Yeah, somebody said, do it, Lord. Listen. I'm going through my test. Feeling so much stress. Don't know what to do. Don't have a clue, but I know that God knows best. This pain I feel inside just will not subside. Even though I've cried, put it down now. No way I'm gonna die here. Say anything you want, you just do it, Lord. Anything you want, you just do it. From me and you, I'm gonna treat, Lord. Anything you want, you let me know. Anything you want, you just do it, Lord. Anything you want, you just do it, Lord. Hey. Anything you want, we call that, you know. Hey. Hell Jesus, man overboard. The shit capsize, got a thing overload. Drop to the pretend me not gonna live by the sword. Father God, just guide me a road. Because then take away my shoes and then take away my tunic. I would want to take my voice and the music. Don't me feel that I lose when I lose. Anything I said, I choose it. Watch. Anything I want, you just do it, Lord. Anything I want, you just do it, Lord. Me and you are true, Lord. Anything I want, you just do it, Lord. Anything I want, you just do it, Lord. Anything you want, you just do it, Lord. From me and you are the true, Lord. Anything I want, you just do it, Lord. Hey!
Wow, what an album.
Yes, sir.
And we have to thank the man.
Oh, gosh, DJ Marlon
Young.
Young.
And give it up for yourselves. Wow, what an audience. And they're members of your church, aren't Okay. And remind our viewers of the name of the ministry, where they can get more of this.
Yes, the name of the ministry is Pure in Heart Ministries International. We are located at 80 Halfway Tree Road. That's where we are 9 a.m. on a Sunday morning and 7 p.m. on a Wednesday evening.
And you're also available online.
And yes, and online also, YouTube channel, just look for Pure in Heart Ministries International. You'll see all the messages there.
Oh, thank you so much, sir.
Blessing, man. Blessing, sir.
And all the very best with your album and your ministry.
Thank you very much.
Wow, it's you know, what is... Hey! Yeah! Anyway, that's the end of the thing. Don't be surprised to see me at church. All right, so there you have him right here on our stage, Pastor Ryan Mark. Give it up one more time. And that's our show for this week. Winford Williams, on behalf of all of us, thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more excitement on this stage and leaving you with a little more of Pastor Mark.
Come on, all the people who love Jesus, we're dancing like this song. Sitting here, looking through my window, wondering when this storm gonna pass. Sitting here in deep frustration, asking Lord, how long is this gonna last? Yes, I'm feeling the pressures of life, and the pressures I feel, they're not light. But I serve a God who's alive and He's faithful. He's faithful. Come on, everybody! I trust you. I trust you. I trust you, Lord. Over and over, trust you. I trust you. I trust you, Lord. Over and over. This is for you now, this is for you. Though my ship may be rocking, the anchor holds, I'm staying afloat now. Though my friends, they were packing, I have a friend in you, my God. Yes, I'm feeling the pressures of life, and the pressure I feel, they're not light. But I serve a God who's alive and He's faithful.
Thanks for watching our video. Please click subscribe and be on stage always.